I've been on some awesome fishing trips this year, but the coolest one, bar none, was Reindeer Lake on the Manitoba-Saskatchewan border. It's a giant lake. Our base camp for this mission was Lawrence Bay Lodge. It was a sweet base camp, and our goal was to catch huge northern pike and some lake trout.
Whoa, look at this big guy. Holy smokes, grab the tail of that thing. That is a huge, huge pike.
The first 3 days we tackled northern pike, and we caught some good ones, including my new personal best, this 43-inch northern pike.
Reindeer Lake giant, huh?
Absolutely. Pier's been kicking my butt all day, but I think I got back in the win column here.
Sweet.
As you can see, we also got some sick drone footage. As crazy as the Reindeer Lake northern pike bite is, the bite that I really want to talk to you guys about is the half day of lake trout fishing that we did at the end of the trip. So when we were there, it was a couple weeks before the spawn, so that means that for the most part, most of the lakers in the lake were still congregated down in deeper holes. And you can trust me that there are a ton of lake trout in this lake. So that means some of these holes were absolutely stacked. For the first hour, it was actually impossible to get your bait to the bottom without a lake trout intercepting it. I've never been on a panfish bite this good, let alone lake trout.
There we go. All right, the adventure begins, Pete. It's another great adventure to Canada. This time we're at Aikens Lodge. This place is known for being loaded with walleyes and also some really big walleyes here. It's also got big jackfish and there's a shot for big lake trout, so let's get the adventure started.
I'm ready, let's go cast.
Every trip into Canada is an experience, and this is no exception. A fly-in to Aikens Lake Lodge is quite a thrill. This lake is a maze of water and full of big fish. Ever since my first conversation with Pitt, I've been cranked up and ready to go.
So when people ask what the Aikens experience is, it's hard to put into words. One thing that my parents taught me was that I couldn't control the weather and I couldn't control the fishing, but I had to make sure that every other aspect of somebody's trip was perfect. And so that's kind of our MO up here, and we try to make sure that the hours that are spent off the lake are just as enjoyable as the hours that are spent on it. And from the time the coffee's delivered early in the morning till the last drink served in Big Molly's bar, it's service all the way for us.
Just lots of these, tons and tons
Just a
of these.
feisty one there, Jer.
There you go, buddy.
Thanks, bud.
We're gonna need your autograph when we're done with the day, Pete. Cool, brother.
My first Canadian fly-in. Couldn't be any better. Good fishing with good friends.
L-I-V-I-N. You want to come catch tons of big walleyes, have lots of great action, come experience Canada. It's awesome, and Aikens Lake has really got it going on. Great fishing, great staff, great times.
Thanks for bringing me, bud.
Yeah.
You know, the options for traveling up to Canada for fishing are just incredible. Two on my list, Great Bear Lake in the Northwest Territories and a little bit closer to Minnesota, Lac Seul. What's on your list?
I don't even know how you pick just one. I'd love to get up in that northern Manitoba region and catch 42, 43-inch lake trout. A houseboat on Lac Seul sounds pretty nice right about now. Going to sleep and waking up right on the water. Wow, I don't know. My fishing bucket list, which is literally a chalkboard on the wall at my house, is going to have to become an old school chalkboard back in school because it is filled up.